Barbecue Bacon Wrapped Tenderloin. Let's get started. All right, the first thing that we want to do to our bacon wrapped pork tenderloin, before I even put any bacon or seasoning on it, I'm going to take some of my pork injection here and I'm going to mix it up and I'm going to brine this pork loin for about 2 to 4 hours, depending on how much time that we have today. Just like a margarita, you got to shake it up. Pour your 8 ounces of brine over this loin here. Get it sealed up, get it back on ice or in the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours and up to 4, completely up to you. All right, our tenderloin has been out of the fridge here. We kept it in there about 2.5 hours. Let's get it out, get it dried off, and get some seasoning on it. Now, once you get it all dried off, I'm gonna take, and that's really not a lot of fat, so I'm gonna leave it on mine. All right, I wash my hands really quick because I don't want any cross-contamination. I'm gonna use a dirty hand here and a clean hand to do my rubs with. So let's start off with a good base layer of garlic jalapeno rub on this. Get it flipped over. Now, I'm gonna come back with a little competition rub. This combo right here has won me a lot of money, especially since Memphis in May. It's winning a lot of teams money. This right here has got the savory, it's got the spice, it's got the sweetness, it's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got an incredible flavor. You just wanna get it rubbed in on your loin here, and then we're gonna bacon roll it up. All right, now that we've got our meat rubbed down here and got all the rub patted in, I'm gonna take my bacon right here and sprinkle just a tad of this rub on the inside of this bacon. All right, now that we've done that, I'm gonna get my loin transferred over to this, lay it down here on my bacon. I'm gonna get my cutting board cleaned off here, transferred over, and roll it up. So I'm gonna take, and the reason I put it on this parchment paper, see how you take and pick that up all at one time? And I'm just gonna roll that over here. Now keep it tight here and keep rolling and just kind of form that around it there. Now you can go back and pull some paper off of that, and would you look at that? You got a nice bacon wrapped tenderloin. So I'm gonna take some of my comp rub here and I'm gonna put on the outside of this. So I'm just gonna go down it on that side there, come back, come up high, get a little bit on it. Let's just get the outside from under there. Tuck that bacon back under there. All right, our loin is ready to go on the Traeger here. Let's get it over here and get it on a rack and get a chef's alarm in it. All right, we've got our tenderloin over here on our Traeger 1300. I've got it fired up, running 300 degrees. I'm gonna get this on here and get a chef's alarm put in it for about 145 degrees. You're gonna have to be real careful picking up your loin with your bacon on it here. I'm gonna take my chef's alarm here, insert it into the end, and you can see that I've got that set to 145 degrees here. And when it goes off, we know our pork tenderloin will be done. All right, for our pork loin today, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna glaze it with a little barbecue sauce. And so today we're using our good buddy Malcolm Reed's vinegar sauce and my sweet sauce mixed about 50-50. I'm gonna put it in this little cast iron pot here, get it on the grill to heat up. All right, now let's get our glaze on. You can see our pork tenderloin here. We're setting at about 115 degrees. So we want to pull that loin about 145, 150. I'm going to go ahead and get this sauce on to start warming up, get the grill lid shut, let it keep cooking. All right, you can see we're hitting 138.4 degrees here, but I'm not going to pull it to around 150, but I want to start setting some glaze on it now. So let's get it started. I'm just going to take this pot here, stir this sauce up, start gently putting it on there. That thing is looking beautiful. Let's just get that grill lid shut, let it keep caramelizing up. All right, you can see that our chef's alarm is hitting 150 degrees. Let's get in here and peek at our loin. Oh yeah, look, the glaze is nice and tacked up here. You can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a sheet pan, put on some hot gloves, and get ready to pull this loin. All right, our 3-pound pork tenderloin that we wrapped in bacon, just to recap. We brined it with a little bit of our pork injection in brine for 2 hours, pulled it out of the bag, seasoned it with garlic jalapeno rub and a little comp rub. Then we wrapped it in some bacon that we had here, got on our Traeger with royal oak pellets and smoked it at 300 degrees until it hit about 140 degrees. Then we took our sweet sauce, with our good friend Killer Hogs vinegar sauce, mixed it up 50-50, basted it on this loin here, let it go till it got to 150 degrees and then pulled it. We've let it rest for about 20 minutes here. I can tell you the smell is incredible. The color is glazing right here with the sun popping through. I can't wait to get in here and slice some of it and try it. So let's get in here and do that. That loin right there is moist, juicy, tender. Look at that juice pulling out from that brine right there. That's how you want your loin to be right there. If you like what we're doing on our channel, be sure to like, subscribe, follow along with your friends. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Pinterest, and of course YouTube. I'll see you next week with another video.